folks. Good to see you all again. We're the Redhead and the Preacher, and we're full-time RVers from Dallas, Texas. We are in the final stages of a 5-month trip. We're so glad to welcome you back, those of you who have followed us this whole way and have subscribed to our videos. It's such an encouragement when you do that. Those of you watching for the first time, you may also want to do that. The last time we talked, we promised you we'd be in a special place, and you can see this Thomas Hart Benton mural behind me. It could be a clue to some of you where we are. I don't think I mentioned, we are Bruce and Linda, and since the last time we were together, we traveled 875 miles east from Olathe, Colorado. The scenery was beautiful on I-70 as we crossed the Rockies, especially seeing the aspens turning colors.
Today is very special to us. We have brought you along to a special city, to Kansas City, Missouri, a place that we love. We were both born here, got married here, had our children here.
We did.
So we have some very favorite places in this city that we want to show you and take you along with us to some restaurants, to some beautiful sights here in Kansas City. And then we're going to show you our campground where we're staying.
So what we believe is that maybe Kansas City is not always on a person's bucket list to visit, but we think that's really overlooked. And today we want to show you Kansas City, Missouri. I just emphasize that, so for those who don't know their Midwest geography, this is not Kansas City, Kansas, as many often say to us. They think it is. It is Kansas City, Missouri.
Kansas City is known as the City of Fountains. As you can tell behind me, one of the beautiful fountains at the Country Club Plaza. There are over 200 official registered fountains in the city. So it's just beautiful when you're driving around. Our very favorite place in Kansas City is the Country Club Plaza. That's why we're starting here.
The Plaza Shopping Center opened in 1923, and it has the longest life of any planned shopping center in the history of the world. It was the first shopping center designed with the consumers arriving by automobile. At Christmas time, it is an unbelievably beautiful place.
The basic design of the Country Club Plaza is classic European with a touch of Seville, Spain. You know, Seville is the sister city to the Country Club Plaza. There are over 30 statues, fountains, murals, mosaics that are seen all through the plaza. It is a beautiful location with tons of shopping and lots of really yummy restaurants. We would definitely recommend you come and visit here.
Okay, here we are just across the street from the plaza in front of the iconic Winstead's Drive-In. This is a place to come in Kansas City. It's been here since 1936. Was the first drive-in in America that you would back your car into, flash your lights, and someone would come to take your order. I brought Linda here on dates, yes, that long ago. I brought Linda here on dates, loved the burgers then, and still love them today. Our great lunch brought back old memories.
No trip to Kansas City would be complete without seeing the Nelson Art Gallery. The gallery opened in 1933, the admission is free, and the grounds are just beautiful, with the glass maze and beautiful sculptures. It is only a few minutes from the plaza and Winstead's.
Another beautiful place is the Kansas City Union Station, opened in 1914. It's still so beautiful with many fun things to do inside.
America's official World War I museum opened in 1926 and has the largest collection of objects in the world. Our favorite restaurant in Kansas City is Dixon's Famous Chili, which opened in 1919. Harry Truman frequented Dixon's before, during, and after his presidency. After Life magazine published this photo of the president at Dixon's, the name was changed to Dixon's Famous Chili. And the Harry Truman Library location is where America's 33rd president, the man from Independence, grew up, raised a family, and later retired, and is also the final resting place for President Truman. He was also our last common man president, and you can see this common touch reflected in the recreation of the Oval Office. It includes the original sign, "The buck stops here." He was also the last of our presidents not to have gone to college. President Truman personally worked on the grounds of the library, and his home is just a few minutes away.
Kansas City is the home of the Kansas City Chiefs and the Kansas City Royals. You can see the two stadiums behind me here. I had season tickets to the Kansas City Chiefs for many years. You can't come to Kansas City without having barbecue. Arthur Bryant's is considered by some to be the most famous barbecue restaurant in the U.S. It began in 1908. If you don't want to drive downtown to Arthur Bryant's, there's Jack Stack barbecue locations all over the city, as well as Gates Barbecue.
If that's not enough ideas for you, there's a lot of other things to see and do in Kansas City. For instance, Crown Center. This is the international home to Hallmark cards, and it's a wonderful place for the family to go to for shopping, for eating. Legoland is there, an aquarium is there, and just a little bit north of Kansas City is Worlds of Fun. There's also the Kansas City Zoo, Starlight Theater, the River Market, and of course the beautiful old mansions of Kansas City. We can't forget those, just to drive around and to see them. And we showed you the outside of the Union Station, but inside is the Science Center, another great place. And no matter what you're interested in, you'll find a museum for it in Kansas City. So there's just lots and lots of things to see and do that we hope you will enjoy. We chose to stay at the Lake Jacomo campground in Lee Summit, Missouri, which is a state park located on the beautiful Lake Jacomo. As you can see from this picture, our trailer was really in the sun, and which wasn't good. But the only site with a lake view and shady was Site 30. And here's a picture of the showers and the restroom, and also the playground for the children. And we can almost guarantee about dusk you're going to be seeing lots of deer here at this campground.
So we had a great trip to Kansas City, visiting relatives and visiting all of the old places. And now we're on our way back to Dallas for a couple of months. Then we have a short trip to Florida, and not long after that, we are going to begin our winter trip. You're not going to want to miss all of these fabulous locations and videos that we're going to make. So I want to encourage you to subscribe right now. Just reach down and push that subscribe button.
Our next video that we're going to be doing is going to be a fun one, because a lot of you people have wondered how much it actually cost to do a 5-month trip for gas and campgrounds and all of those things. And we're going to have all of that in the next video, plus kind of a rundown of the best things, the worst things, some mistakes, and all kinds of ideas and things. So that should be really fun. We're excited about it. So we look forward to seeing you next time.
So until next time, God bless you all, and remember, may God bless America.